Aris got here, and it's time to talk about cream puffs. I mean Mashle. It's finally back. Last week I forgot the episode was delayed. I was getting ready. Hey, let's watch the episode, then do the video. But then I realized we have no episode, and I was like, oh no. But now we finally have an episode here. Again, it was very fun, but this also felt more of a build up or set up episode for things to come with the dormitory wars kind of starting, and the Lang one being the main enemy, and with Abel. But the comedy was here. I was laughing quite a lot, mainly thanks to Lance and Mash shenanigans. So let's get into it and talk about it. Now it picks up straight from, I was about to say last week, but last episode, with the conversation between Abel and Mash. We kind of see how similar yet different philosophy they had when Abel asked him, why do you want to become a divine visionary? Just to have a peaceful life. We all know Mash's goal, why he's here, but then Abel starts going on this rant about might makes right, superiority, survival of the fittest there, or the strongest, however you want to call it, society being made for the strong and not for the weak. We've heard this kind of speech quite a lot, but then Mash is like, so you wanna have a peaceful life also, which kinda is correct in a weird way if you have some mental gymnastics. Abel also wants his own peaceful life, but in his own way, which kind of annoyed him there. Of course, it's very different, but that was a funny thing how Mash replied there. Now, Abel finally says he wants the coin, and this is where we have a bit of confrontation between them. I was kind of expecting it a bit for them to jump straight to the last boss. Imagine if Mash just straight fought there Abel. I'm like, hey, they're finally face to face. We're gonna skip the underlings, and then he's gonna fight straight the boss. But they're gonna work their way there. We have a bit of a scuffle, so to say, with Abel attacking him with the Silva puppet there. But it's also revealed that they can be turned back to humans. When the strings are broken, Silva turns back to human. But Mash didn't realize that, probably for the funniest moment in the episode, because we have one of the puppets. I was like, hey, Abel can do more. He actually took the coin from Mash and even slammed him into a wall, and I'm like, okay. So Abel is capable a bit. He took the coin. Gotta give him credit there. Even though I don't like puppets, like I said last episode, they creep me out. But this was the funniest moment in the episode, for me at least, when Mash was like walking and he steps on Silva, almost crushing him without realizing he's there. And decides priorities are more important, and decides to take him to the nurse's office. And this is where it's revealed what in fact happened during that fight there. Even Abel sensing something is not right, and I'm like, okay, something more happened there. And that poor girl, she couldn't believe what exactly she witnessed. Like, wait, that's not what I saw, right? When the doll went after the coin, Mash ripped one of the buttons from the doll, threw it at the coin, made it jump in the air. Then he used his lungs, pulled it back, and Abel only got the button without realizing what happened. There was slow motion, insert your flash scene from X-Men. But yeah, lung power is there for Mash. We're into scenes in this episode. We have it here, and one a bit later on after that. So the fight between Abel and Mash is gonna have to wait a bit. After that, we have Silva in the hospital bed, shocked, waking up, seeing Mash just randomly working out there, working on his muscles. And when Mash wanted to explain why he saved him, he bites his tongue, and Silva kind of is able to understand what Mash said. When one of us is in trouble, we're all in trouble. So all for one, one for all, sort of a bit, which I think it's probably gonna have an impact on Silva. He's still an asshole, but maybe we're gonna see a different side from Silva. That's gonna be interesting to keep our eyes on. And I wish kind of Dot smacks him over the head after Silva gets his head straight, so to say. Now we have Lance and Dot bickering in Finn's room. Poor dude couldn't catch a break. Fighting there, he even changed his hair for Lemon. He's in love, of course he is. But even Finn was a bit surprised when Dot brought a gift, some tea there. So he's very civilized, kind of has that delinquent side of him, but also civilized at the same time. And Lemon had the best entrance we've had this episode. She comes in, sees all of the boys there, and starts jumping to conclusions again. So many men just for me, no. She just assumed something else. But she wasn't rushed, because this is where we have the wars finally starting. She says there's this magic scale showing how many gold coins each dorm has. Lang, of course, is in the lead with 15, and this is where I feel like they foreshadow some of the new characters we're gonna meet probably in the future, saying that the Adler seniors are not there to stop the Lang dormitory, so it's up to them, because the Orca are just nerds basically, only focusing on their research. And she's like, Mash, I believe in you, you can do it. And Dot loses his mind. That Lemon asked Mash there. But before they can handle that, Mash kind of has community service in a way, the punishment he got from the director to clean the huts of the owls. And Lance shows up to help him, but also kind of use him as a bait to get to the Lang, because they're gonna come after his coin. And he's proven correct, even though the owls kind of were banging on Mash's head. They wanted the mushroom. But we have two of the Magia Lupus showing up. One of them was really annoying. This is one of my pet peeves. I hate people that state the obvious or puns. And this guy, what was his name? We have Olor showing up and Answer. Now, Answer wasn't... I hate stating the obvious in a very dramatic way so much. I don't know, it just does something to me, and I was glad what happened in this episode. We have Olor kind of taking Mash away in a water prison world, and he's gonna face Mash. We're gonna get to that fight. And Answer versus Lance. Now, also Mash said something when he was drowning there, I can't swim, but he kind of sort of can, but we're gonna get to that. Now, Olor is even able to turn into a shark and goes after Mash, but the problem was for Lance. I feel like the most problematic thing were the bystanders, in this case being the owls, because Lance was worried not to hurt him, even thinking what his sister would say. And we know how much he values his sister. It's like his main driving force, the Siscon complex he has. He even gets heat to protect the owls. And this guy kept going on and on, stating the obvious, and even Lance was getting triggered. No, you didn't just do that, and going on about superiority and things like that, even starting and provoking Lance there. But Lance uses his gravity in a more subtle way there, using a shovel to hit a bag of food to draw the owls away to get his chance. And yeah, the power difference was overwhelming there. Lance crushes and destroys that guy very, very easily. There wasn't even a fight. He had a harder time taking care of the owls than winning that fight. Now, Mash has to face Olor, and Olor, I kind of liked him, honestly. His reaction was priceless there. He was in his water world, feeling very smug. Yeah, I can do this, I'm gonna beat him, nobody can defeat me here. And suddenly you get a speed line, somebody swimming past him, and it's like, no, that's not possible, humans can't do that fast, right? And I'm like, yeah, but Mash is Mash, he's human, but kind of not human at the same time. And then Mash even comes in thanking him, thank you, I can swim now. So he took that as a teachable moment, so to say, for Mashle. That wasn't a fight also either way. Even though Lord started using his shark evolution magic, turning himself into a grotesque shark monster there, Mash just swam at him, honestly. Those weren't even punches, like karate swim punch. I don't even know what to call them, just hitting him with his fingers while he was seeming sending him away and winning the fight very easily. So they were very overwhelmed there, two of the Magia Lupus, and this is gonna be pretty easy. Even Mash and Lance Seret there, but this is where things got a bit more interesting. In the last part of the episode, we have one more mysterious one showing up. The new character looked very interesting there, even the demeanor, the presence, the way they were behaving, coming, hey, I'm not here to do anything, I just want my allies. But Mash had a interesting reaction there, because it felt like that guy, I'm gonna call him guy at least for now, was able to cancel their magic, or at least Lance's magic, with that weird eye that he has. But Mash could still move and instantly went on the attack, saying, you kind of look intimidating a bit, and goes to attack, but that guy was able to dodge Mash, which made it even more interesting, because it seems like there are some actual powerful members in the Magia Lupus, not just the cannon fodder that we got with the two in this episode. Takes those two, leaves very casually there. But the curious thing that happened was in the last scene, the mask was also cracked a bit, so Mash was able to get close. Now, the most interesting and curious thing that was said in this episode was, is he the same type as me? So he's the same type as me, referring as Mash, when he was able to move without magic. So do we have somebody that has kind of the same strengths as Mash, or was he referring to strengthening magic in a way? I don't know, but wouldn't that magic be cancelled if that eye is able to cancel magic? Now I'm really interested in this new character that we have right here. So it seems we're gonna have some more actual fights before getting to Abel. That's going to be interesting. So yeah, pretty much a build-up episode, so to say. So I'm curious what you guys thought about it. Let me know in the comments below. And what do you think about this this new character? Of course, no spoilers if you have read the source material. So remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot. You guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. Keep enjoying Mashle. I'm gonna see you again on the next one, and I need a cream puff. Make sure you also check out the podcast, Because Anime. Bye.